Guys, Al Siesta is here. You're watching Sporting Icons.
Now, for those of you who've been with me for a little while, you'll know that I'm, in fact, a bit of a foghorn. So if I know something, I do like to talk about it. So you can imagine how difficult it's been for me knowing some information and I haven't been able to talk about it. Now, I've been speaking with Al Siesta, who of course is doing this whole Cold War series for quite some time now, about certain fights, the structure, all these kind of things, okay? He's been taking feedback and all that kind of stuff. In fact, one of the fights I actually suggested for Al, and he's actually put it on, which will be officially announced soon. And in fact, one of my friends is going to be on one of these shows as well, and going forward, quite a few more. But to get to this point, it's been very, very difficult. It's been a hard road for Al Siesta. For those of you who don't know him, he's a boxing promoter, manager, matchmaker. In fact, a lot of the Sky Sports, the Matchroom shows, the undercards, Al has been putting on. He's been helping putting on a lot of these fights together, and for the World Boxing Super Series as well. And now he's branching out a bit more on his own. Now, he has done the odd show here and there on his own anyway, in Bracknell, Lithuania, Latvia, and that, etc. He's a fantastic guy. He's a very good friend of mine. And big up Al Siesta, by the way. Big up Siesta Boxing. And of course, Rio. Hope you're doing good there, my man. Now, this has been very, very difficult for him because there's been quite a few people who's been trying to block him from putting on certain fights. For whatever reason it may be, there's like a lot of boxing politics and a lot of red tape and people just being underhanded, seedy. It's been terrible, to be honest with you. And big up to Al for actually having the balls to go through with all this. And obviously I can't go too much into it, but big up Al Siesta. Now, going forward, you guys will be able to participate in some of this, as in you guys can matchmake at times. But again, a lot of that information I'll be putting out as time goes on. Now, the fight night tonight, and there is a reason why I have left it until now to do the video. I said a lot of red tape, but the fight night tonight wasn't the original plan. As I said, because of red tape and boxing politics, things have had to have been changed. But this is just part one, stage one of a much bigger project. It's going to be huge. And again, with your guys' help, this is what's going to happen. So Al Siesta, he will need a lot of your guys' help to keep this thing going forward and stopping all the bigwigs trying to block him from doing certain things. Now, this is going to be season one. So fight night tonight. Anybody who wants to watch this one and all the other ones going forward, link in the description box to my website, officialsportingicons.com. It's YouTube verified, so it's perfectly safe. There'll be no ads or anything, so no silly pop-ups in here. Go to the boxing schedule, click on this one, and you can find the links of how to watch it. In fact, the boxing schedule that I have on my website is, in my opinion, the best on the internet. All other websites, they only have like the TV shows, all that kind of thing. For me, I'll put everything on there. All information, who's fighting, blah, blah, blah. So go check it out, bookmark it. Now, the fight night tonight is going to be Russians versus Ukrainians versus Kazakhstan, Georgia, and that I think's one of them in that as well. Now, for those of you who are British, you may look at this and go, but I don't really know who any of these guys are, or maybe one or two of them, or whatever. But trust me when I tell you, all fights going forward are 50-50 fights. Prospects taking on prospects. European level taking on European level. World level taking on world level. The judges, the referees, they've been selected, so zero bias can happen. And this is one of the reasons why Al wanted to do it, because obviously he's been part of a lot of shows and certain fighters haven't got the decision due to boxing politics. He doesn't want that. That's why he's doing these particular shows. So as I said, this is just part one. And the more people who watch these shows and participate and whatever else, the bigger the shows will get. And there is a bigger picture, but as I said, more information will be coming forward. So this is season one. Tonight is 8:45, I think it is, maybe 8:30, 8:45. As I said, link in the description box of my website. And so this will be fight night one, or battle one. Next Thursday, battle two. Thursday after that, 3, Thursday after that, 4. So that'll be season one. And as time goes on, they're going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So you guys have the opportunity to be part of the beginning. This is just the beginning. It really is. Now, going forward as well, it's going to be a lot of Brits versus Russians, all that kind of thing. And then, of course, it will be expanding around Europe, globally, etc., etc., etc. So obviously the more money that Al and Siesta Box and that get, obviously the bigger, better fights that they can do, which is where you guys and that come into it. So it's very, very important that you guys who are true hardcore boxing fans get involved as much as you possibly can. This is fantastic stuff, really, really fantastic. And as this goes along, you'll see and you'll hear a lot more about it. And of course, you'll be more and more interested. Of course, people have like their national biases and what have you. So as the Brits are starting to come into it, you'll see it. Now, as I said before, Al, he's been getting blocked quite a lot by quite a few people. And hopefully I'm not saying something I shouldn't really say, but there's been a lot of red tape, a hell of a lot of red tape. It's been disgusting, to be honest with you. The people involved who's been trying to stop Al, I don't know why they're doing it, only they know, but it's been absolutely disgusting. But he's been persevering. He really, really has. And he's the kind of guy that I've been wanting to go out and actually put on shows himself. Make a name for himself. Rather than, I don't want to say working for somebody else, because he hasn't necessarily been working for somebody else. Of course, he's been getting paid on that himself. But I want him to make his own stamp. He's got so many connections in the world of boxing. He can put on pretty much any fight that he wants, providing he gets the budget. So now he's starting the ball rolling. This is the beginning. So if you guys can go over there, support it, watch it, drop your comments, all that kind of thing, and get involved. And as I said, you guys will be making fights going forward. And they all will be 50-50 fights. These shows will not be about a European level fighter taking on a guy who with 50 losses or 100 losses. This isn't going to be happening. And which is what a lot of you guys have been saying. This is what you want on some of the shows. You guys have been looking at certain shows and going, well, why is he fighting him? Why is she fighting her? It's a complete mismatch. These ones are not mismatches. So all the information about tonight's fight card, 8:30, 8:45, as I said, go to my website, give it a watch. And why you may not know who some of these fighters are for tonight and possibly next week as well, again, that will be being out soon as well. From Fight Night 3, you will start to know who some of them are. As I said, one of them I actually suggested to Al Siesta that he makes, and by the looks of it, that is happening. Again, it's not officially announced. Again, down to red tape. One of my friends will be on one of the shows as well, and quite a few of them for season 2, 3, 4, etc., etc. This is very, very exciting stuff right now. So anyway, hopefully you guys will support it tonight, support it next week, and for the 2 fight nights after that as well. So these 4 fight nights going forward, this is just beginning. All right. Anyway, this is what's going on. Drop your thoughts below. Click a thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.